In Psalm 143, we read David's final penitential psalm, a prayer of repentance, desperation, and deep dependence on God. In this psalm, David is facing intense pressure. We read that he's exhausted, overwhelmed, and feeling spiritually crushed. The psalm unfolds like a cry from someone with no strength left. David approaches God not based on his own righteousness, but on God's faithfulness. He knows no one can stand before God as righteous, so he pleads for mercy, not merit. David expresses the pressure he's under. His enemy has berated him, crushed his spirit, and left his soul in darkness. Emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, he feels like he can't go on. Instead of letting fear dominate him, David remembers God's past works. This fuels his hope. His spirit cries out for longing for God's presence. David asks God to speak quickly because his spirit is faint. He prays for direction, protection, deliverance, and for God to teach him to do his will. If we focus on Psalm 143:10, we read, "Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. Let your spirit lead me on level ground." David knows he cannot navigate this crisis without the Spirit's leadership and God's protective hand over his life. Psalm 143 is the honest prayer of a weary heart seeking mercy, clarity, guidance, and deliverance. It teaches us that when we feel like life's crushing, God's will and His Spirit guide us on the path which disciples, anchors, and protects us. As you fast today, I encourage you to speak the Lord's direction and protection for your life. If your soul is weary, let David's example encourage you. He was a man after God's own heart, who knew what it was like to feel weary and in desperate need of the Father. Seek the Father today and His will, and as you surrender your own, He will shape your heart to look more like His, not from anything you've earned to deserve it, or anything you could do to warrant it, but purely based off your open-handed surrender to the Father's will. God will remain faithful and righteous because He cares for you and wants to provide strength and refreshment to your soul.
Okay.
I definitely changed some words. I didn't say what was on the script.
Okay. It feels more
My bad.
It feels more natural.
Right.
There's